Hi, I'm Anabela Santos and I'm talking with Eunice Freitas about coping with stressors. Eunice, tell me about your experience as a teacher.
I have been teaching for 13 years, in which I have stayed in the north, center, and south of Portugal. On the first 6 years, I work with children with socio-emotional and economic problems, and also different ethnicities and cultures. Then I start to work with deaf children. For these two realities, I create, in cooperation with other colleagues, various projects to foster inclusion, socio-emotional, and resilience. I think that each year is a challenge. The setbacks that emerge by diverse factors are a lot. But my goal is to never forget who is in front of me, their needs, and what I want to work with them.
Very good. So I see that you worked in a lot of places, different schools, different kids, but you were able to infuse resilience and social emotional competences, promotion in all of those places. Tell me, what are the biggest stresses that you experienced in teaching?
Through my path, the stressors that I had were professional instability. I have passed 12 years of my life running a country, searching for houses, and making a lot of kilometers to return at weekends to my family without any cost support for my journeys. The national political disrespectful system regarding teachers' placement at school. When the list goes out, we have only 72 hours to present ourselves, no matter the distance, low salaries, and my personal overuse involvement at school. I know the involvement makes me create, go further, but sometimes it also makes me feel exhausted.
So I understand that you feel macro level stressors such as political issues that have an impact on teachers' working conditions, but also micro level as your energy management. Can you tell us what coping methods do you use?
I use mindfulness essentially.
Aha, very well. So mindfulness, how do you use this method?
When I feel more anxious, nervous, irritated, wronged for the situation in which I am, I use mindfulness strategies. I'm conscious of my emotions and of the impact that they have on my body, on my physical and mental health. I watch myself. Then I use different strategies. For example, I focus on my breathing, I hear my heart beating, I try to relax my body, being conscious of every part, and I give him, through thought, the sensation of lightness, focus on certain words, and I internally repeat them. I know that when I feel more anxious or more irritated, I'm less patient and tolerant. Then I become conscious of my state and say to myself, live every day, live every moment, focused on what I'm doing as an whole. Being it when I'm teaching, when I'm dancing, when I'm writing a text, talking with somebody. And I try to have the awareness throughout of my day. Facing on situation, I focus on what that situation really is, which are the positive points, which negative points it gives me. And I try not to be inundated by an emotion that does not bring me wellness when I have simultaneously so many others that makes me feel good, that cheers me up, motivates me and brings me joy.
So, when you feel emotionally disturbed, you try to be conscious about what you're feeling, in your mind, in your body, without judgment. And you try to focus on breathing. And then you try to bring light information to your mind, such as words or images. What have been the results?
Mindfulness activities do not resolve my problems, but also helps me to answer to each situation with more waiting, more tolerance, with a bigger capacity to listen to others, but with a firmness by which are my goals, which are my needs. It also helps me living every moment more focused, more complete.
All right, so the usual benefits of mindfulness, which are to reduce ruminative and persistent thinking, to feel less anxiety, and on the other side, to feel more compassion, empathy, and to be more present. To end this conversation, I would like you to tell me, what do you want other teachers to know about using this method?
I want to say to you that many times our profession is exhausting, disrespect, and we pass through a lot of unfair situations. But we cannot lose the awareness of our body, the beating of our heart, of what we feel and what are we actually doing on that moment. Through this awareness, we can live more lightly, with more attention, and we can easily achieve our goals because we are focused and we do live better our daily life.
Very well, Eunice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.